Hello everybody, this is Carol from Friendly Quail. I'm here to do a flip through of my Naughty Bunny journal. I didn't do all of this online, but I did do parts of it. I have my signature sewn in. There's 3 of them right through the cover. So here's the cover. I have a knob on here, and I put an eyelet, and then just used a hair tie for the closure. So, Naughty Bunny, 3 signatures, little golden book. Okay, here I have a pocket with a card in, a couple cards actually. Journal card with a snippet on and just a little tiny rabbit journal card. The story is in here. I have some music. This is my alcohol ink, Eco Dyed. I spray over plants because this is for my brother, and he has he went to school in Louisiana, and there were a lot of alligators there. I thought he'd like that. Okay, I have one of these over the page origami spots where you open it up and you can journal on it and then hide it inside there. And I just put a little piece of bunny paper in it. And on this side I have a bunny shaped paper. Oops, sorry about that. And just folded it up and it goes in there. Right, part of the book. Pocket here that has the circle and then the little parts that come out and you can journal on them. I think Granny's Keepsake is the one I first saw do that. From Edith Holden. This is from a child's book. A game, that one where you would pick the right hole to put the 2 pieces together, and if you were right, it would light up. And it's Fish, because he has a degree in marine biology. And more bunny book. I have a little, in the center of here, I have it's a story. It's a little charm. Okay, just kind of glued that in there so there's a little journaling space. This one, I have, oops, these open up. You can journal on them. And they're sewed onto this short page from that. I have the bigger part on the other side. Okay, here is this one I made with you. And it goes into one of the pockets that I had, a folded pocket that I did in my 12 Days of Pockets videos. Okay, more of the story. Okay, I did glue this one in, and I have I just put the paper clip over the whole page like that to keep it shut. But when you open it up, there are 3 tags inside. Again, I made this during my 12 Days of Pockets. It's a tuxedo pocket. So that just holds it shut. Beginning of the second signature. Now in the second signature, whoops, okay, yeah, there's no part of the book. That's in the first and third. This is a note card. And when you open it up, you can journal on it. And it's a pocket by gluing only the 3 sides of the back on. And this is also one of my pockets that I made. It's a floating pocket. And I put her because she's in her garden, and it reminded me of like Mr. McGregor. This is a children's book. It says Bunny on it. Now the papers that I put in that look like this are from a directory from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. He never lived in Sheboygan, but I was born there, and this is from the year I was born. But he would know a lot about it because we used to go to Sheboygan. We had a lot of relatives there. And Art Imig, this is about jewelers, but my dad worked at an Art Imig department, or a men's store, when we lived in Sheboygan. Child's book. I just put in one of my portrait cards. It's an author. I don't remember who it is, but I loved his mutton pork chops. The things I put in: April. His birthday is in April. Okay, DECA. My dad was in charge of the state DECA, which is Distributive Education Clubs of America. And so I have a couple of things in from that, because my brother would know that. When he was an administrator for the technical schools in the state of Wisconsin, he was in charge of all the DECA clubs. Another alligator, or this is actually a Florida crocodile. Some birds. This is a little pocket that opens up, and you've got a journaling space inside. And you close it like a little backstop. Now, these pages, and I have it taped together because I have a book that talks about ephemeris of the planet's places. And it tells you in a month and a year. So January 1924, that was when my dad was born. And June 1925 is when my mom was born. So, of course, my brother has the same mom and dad. This just says number 365. Okay. Nature pictures. These are parts of jaws of Florida crocodile, Indian crocodile, and Mississippi alligator. This is a pocket that is a journaling spot. More of my alcohol ink dyed. And then I put this one that I made with you from the warranty card into that pocket. Okay. This is the paper clip I made. And we just have on this side just a little journal card, and here is a little pad of paper that I made. Okay, this one here I had a short thing again, so I added paper that you can journal on. Goes like this. And this is more of that directory. Decided to just put one of these pockets on, and then in there I have some bunny little journal cards. Okay, then the last signature, little pocket with a journal card in it, or a little, yeah, let's call it a journal card. Here's just a piece of paper you can journal on, put in with full cellophane tape. And we have more of the book. This is another thing, Wisconsin DECA, Distributive Education Clubs of America. This was from a notebook from the 1983 state conference. All right. Some of my eco-dyed. These reminded me of the illustrations in the book, which are by Richard Scarry, but they just reminded me of that. Okay, and here I have a pocket. We have a side pocket here. And I put this journal card in there. that I made on camera. Okay. More April. This I on this one I put a what do you call it, paper. It was like to learn how to write for little kids, and I just folded the extra in. And this is the middle here is about tree houses. It was from a magazine and says play, and my dad built my little brother a tree house in a tree in our backyard, and so I thought he'd get a kick out of that too. Yeah, there's where I made the belly band and glued it in, and I had this in my stash. It's a little pocket, and inside of it I have some Viewmaster pictures from Wisconsin Dells, which my brother will remember. Okay, let's see. There. And on this page is the triple fold out. Woo! Going both ways with cards and journal cards and tags, and then the magnet to keep it shut. And that is I always put those on a strong, this is a piece of cardstock. The Ballworth Company was in Sheboygan. They made steel, stainless steel, different things like that. But then they also had a big bowl called Ballworth Bowl. I'm not talking about a bowl you cook with or something, but one that had grass, and it was deep, and so there were hills that would go down into levels, and they would have like almost a football size bottom on it. And they also had 4th of July picnic party things there. And one of my uncles worked at that factory. He made aluminum glasses that I see in antique stores around in Wisconsin. But they made, it says, manufacturers of porcelain, enameled steel, stainless steel, and cast iron utensils for home, hotel, hospital, and dairy. Established 1874, and they are no longer open. And then the book, and this is the end of the book where he writes on the wall, but it's such a cute thing. His mother forgives him. And then this is just a little pocket that I had from my 12 Days of Pocket. It's a little accordion pocket. And that's the end. So this is Naughty Bunny, and I'm going to be mailing it off to my brother for a birthday present. I hope he'll like it. I don't know that'll journal in it, but hope he'll like to look at it anyway. Okay, thanks for being with me today. This is Carol from Friendly Quail saying bye.